Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from the Francophile. It is Jalen and Maria and we hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we are going to be sitting down to give you another update on being American master's degree students in France. So it feels like it has been a while since we updated you all on what's going on in our lives as American master's degree students in France. And that's because instead of posting an update last video, we posted our day in the life video where we show you a typical day for us as American master's degree students in France. So if you want to check that video out and you haven't yet, do so. And yeah, so in today's update, we're actually going to be talking about the full month of March, and since today's April 10th, we will be talking about the first week of April. So for anyone who might be new, like I said, I'm Jalen and this is Maria, and we are both master's degree students at Université de Reims-Champagne-Ardenne. I study logistics and supply chain while she studies public law. So before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and check us out on social media. We do have our website, Instagram, and Twitter. And yeah, let's go. And one more thing before we get started, we would like to thank all of you who are watching for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It has been, I guess, a little journey, yeah? It's been over a year that we've had the channel, and we're just super thankful that, you know, that many people have subscribed to our channel, want to see what we're doing, want to hear what we have to say. I mean, it's small, obviously, compared to what is possible on YouTube, but if you just imagine like 1,000 people sitting in front of you listening to you talk about what you did last week, you know what I mean? It's just something crazy to imagine. So thank you, and yeah, let's get started.
So the last time we talked, I had mentioned that my in-person classes were supposed to start up again. I was supposed to be able to go to my TD classes, which are my seminar classes, once a week, but that never happened. Basically, there is not very much interest on the students' part or on the professors' part, to be honest. A lot of students went home to live with their parents. Some people left the country if they were international students, and so they're continuing to do school online. So it just wasn't very practical, and so even though I would have liked to go in, the classes were canceled, basically. My professor said don't come because it's not worth it to give class to 2 people, which is understandable. So I did end up going to one class, but that's because I had to give an oral presentation in it. But other than that, I've been taking classes at home.
So the last time that we talked about my classes, I think I had like a little less than a month of classes left. And so I never really went into class for anything either. I did have a couple exams, which you can see on our day in the life video. But as far as like full-on classes, whether it's the seminar classes like you're talking about or the lectures, like it was online. I think it was just too complicated, really. Yeah. So yeah.
So I have about 1 more week of class to go. A lot of them are makeup classes, so I don't have a full load next week. But I just did an exam last week. I have another exam next week. I'll finish up my classes, and then I have a month of studying. So 4 weeks where every single day I'm gonna be sitting down trying to learn my material for my oral exams, which are going to be online again through either Zoom or Teams. And my written exams are actually gonna be in person as of now. So I'll have a couple written exams that I'll have to go onto campus to take, and then the rest of my oral exams, which are the majority of my exams, I'll be doing them via video conference again, just like I did last semester. This next week, I'm looking forward to not having my full course load because that means I can leave the house a lot more. I'm usually stuck inside for most of the day. So this week it'll be nice to be able to get out of the house a little bit, and I'm gonna try during my month of studying to get out, even though I'm gonna be busy learning stuff. I'll be able to make my own schedule, so I'll try and get out during the day and study more in the afternoon, evening.
You have to just schedule it in.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
Because you make this crazy like study plan. It's serious. It's very serious.
I have, especially this semester, I'm not sure if it's because the lectures were given online, but I have even more information to learn than I did last semester when some of my classes, well, all of the classes were in person for the first bit of the semester. But this time they've been fully online, and I think the professors speak even faster and cover even more material. So I have I have like up to 90 pages to learn, sometimes less and sometimes a teeny bit more.
Yeah.
But I have to memorize all of that. And so, like you said, I have a pretty organized study schedule plan. Yeah.
So yeah, I have finished my classes now. I had those 2 weeks at the beginning of March, and then I had another couple of weeks of just break time in between classes and the start of my internship that I got a while ago. And yeah, I've actually started the internship now. And so yeah, I mean, the experience has been quite interesting, I'll say. Like, it's a lot of information. As you all know, I study at the Université de Reims-Champagne-Ardenne. I study logistics and supply chain, and it's a topic and a field that is pretty complex, has a lot of moving parts. So just kind of going in there and learning all of that stuff, or trying to learn it. I'm still learning, obviously, and it's a little bit overwhelming, but I know, and many people have told me, that it's normal to feel that way and just not know what you're doing. Like, I don't know what I'm doing really, but I am learning little by little. Like, I know on the first day, from the first day to the last day so far, which has been a Tuesday to a Friday, like I already know way more than I knew on the first day. So I just hope it continues that way, and that I'll get more and more comfortable, because I am there to learn, and I have a project to take on and stuff like that. So it should be interesting. Gonna try and stay positive and just do my best, and we'll see what happens. But I'm liking it so far. The coworkers are nice. I met quite a lot of people. Fast-paced environment, which I think a lot of the things about the job that are overwhelming me now, I think I'll appreciate them actually when I'm more comfortable, like, in my position and know what I'm doing more. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about the internship right now, because that's kind of all I have to say at the moment. But I am doing the internship all the way until like next school year, so basically until the end of August. So every update you'll hear more, and hopefully more positive news about my experience there. And yeah, I'm excited, and hopefully I'll be able to share some good info with you all about doing an internship in France.
As always, we like to give you all a little COVID update from our perspective in France. In our last update video, we talked about a 6 p.m. curfew that was supposed to last another month. It has actually been extended to 7 p.m., which gives us an extra hour of daylight to be outside, which is super nice. However, with the extended curfew came a lockdown, and so businesses are closed, and we have to have a paper with us, as well as a proof of where we live if we want to leave a 10-kilometer radius. Luckily, we haven't needed to do so, so we just sort of stay around our town, and nothing has really changed much for us personally.
No. The other part of the measures that have been put in place is that schools have been closed. So, every 6 weeks, like you saw when we did TAPIF, every 6 weeks or so, schools in France have a 2-week vacation. And so what the president decided to do was go ahead and let them go on their vacation early, I guess you would say, and make it a 3-week vacation. And then they're gonna come back after that and see if, kids being out of school for 3 weeks has a substantial effect on the pandemic. So I guess we'll see.
As far as how we're feeling overall, for me, I think I'm getting a little bit more used to being inside, if one can ever really be used to being inside. I think I've accepted that that's just how it is when I have classes all day.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a little bit better mentally in that respect, but it's still not ideal to be in my house all day, every day, when I could be out and about.
Yeah. For me, once again, as you saw, or as you might see if you check out our day in the life video, I am not stuck in the house as much as you are. And especially not now, since I'm going to my internship every day. So that part's nice, being outside. Even on my lunch breaks, I can walk around and stuff like that. But overall, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good, I think. I think it's just about getting used to being, I guess, like uncomfortable for many hours of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even when we were going to school at the very beginning, when it was in person, like I was uncomfortable a little bit.
Yeah.
But then we had this long time where we've just been at our own house together, you and me, just chilling, doing work, just, you know, and that's super comfortable. And so, like, you know, going outside of that and doing something totally different than that, it's kind of uncomfortable, to be honest. So I think it's just gonna take a little bit more time to, you know, readjust to this new situation that you know we're in. And yeah, but overall,
I think our whole year has been a series of readjustments. We got here and had to adjust to living in France again after spending a little bit in America to get our visa, and then we had to adjust to going to school, and then school went online. And then we had to adjust to taking new exam types that we've never taken before, and it's just a series of, I guess, just really how do I say? It's like really intense learning experiences at all times, and it makes you, I think uncomfortable is a good way to say it. It's like you're constantly pushing yourself to feel uncomfortable because you know at the end of the day that what you're doing is worth feeling uncomfortable, but it's not fun while you're doing it.
Right, yeah, for sure. So, yeah, like I said, overall I think I'm doing pretty good, and yeah, I know that my uncomfortable feelings right now, like they're for something that I'm working towards, like that I'm trying to do. So yeah, I just gotta power through and keep going. So yeah, that's the feelings update, and I guess that's really all we have to say for this update of you know, the month of March and the first bit of April. Make sure that you check out our last video that we uploaded, the day in the life video. Check us out on social media. We have our website, we have Twitter and Instagram, and yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.